Did you ever want to become a bodybuilder?
No.
Become an Olympian?
Olympian, yes, but...
Why not bodybuilder?
I mean, I admire guys who put that much work, but it's not something that... I'd prefer to be like a famous weightlifter than a bodybuilder, but...
You enjoy the performance more than the aesthetics?
Correct. I mean, Schwarzenegger was one of my idols, but I couldn't really see myself stepping on stage, right? But what I like about Schwarzenegger is when I read his biography, which my sisters bought me for my 15th birthday, I said, okay, this guy's really driven. This is all the sacrifices he made, you know. And then, but then I realized, it took me a long time, that discipline came from what I love, right? So, yeah. But Schwarzenegger was one of my heroes. And most men my generation who work in my field at Schwarzenegger is a hero, right?
Right. And so just to finish off what we were saying, discipline comes from something you love. So again, Schwarzenegger, he loved lifting and he loved winning.
Yeah.
Right? He always says that every rep was easy because it got him one step closer to the goal. And so explain how that relates to the myth of discipline.
Well, the thing is that, you know, one of the things that Schwarzenegger is known for, he has the tank that he had when he was in the Austrian army. It's on his front lawn on his house, right? So when they changed tanks in Austria, he called the Prime Minister of Austria, he goes, can I buy the tank? So they bought the tank. And he went under the tank and he found his plates and dumbbell handles that he used to hide in there. So that goes how much maintenance they did to the tanks.
Wow.
Because what Schwarzenegger do, he was, again, a weirdo if he lifted the weights, I think back in '68. So what he did is that he hid weights in the carriage of the tank, and at 3 in the morning, he would set the clock, get up, and pump himself up, and then put the dumbbells and do them, and put them back into the tank. And then, because he loved the feeling that he got from lifting weights. So was he disciplined? Yes, but because he loved to lift weights, he loved the sensation of doing it.
Okay.
So, you know, I have found, for example, with Olympic athletes love their sport, they get to be really good, then they start making money, and then the money corrupts them. And then usually they have a decrease in performance when they start to make money, and then they only increase their performance again when they said, why did I choose that sport? Because I love to go fast if I'm a skier or whatever else. And once they figure out the why, it's always about starting with the why, they go back and then win again, right? So money can corrupt you. I see that in a lot of sports. A kid grows up in Texas, really poor. I mean, if he doesn't wake up with an erection on Christmas morning, he doesn't have nothing to play with. I mean, that poor. So, but once they make a lot of money, it often corrupts them.
Okay. So you quoted Simon Sinek, start with why. That's a great point. So you start with, why am I doing this? I'm doing it because I love it. And then follows the practice.
Correct.
But if you just start purely with discipline, like I'm going to do this every day no matter what, that won't last, is what you're saying.
Correct.
And so people say, look at that guy, he's very disciplined. And you'd say, no, look at that guy, he loves what he does.
Correct.
And that results in discipline.